Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new, if you are returning, welcome back. I'm Danielle and today we are going to be doing part 2 of the Fly Lady cleaning system that I posted last week. This week is going to be more along the lines of delving into the different zone area cleaning kind of setups that I'm going to be using with this program. Alright, so if we flip in my mini happy planner, we have the first section, which is my meal planning section. The second section is going to be for my cleaning stuff. So this is the spread that I did last week. I did the zone cleaning, making the map of the different areas that I'll be doing every day. And on the other side, I did the routines that I'm going to be implementing in the morning, in the afternoon, and before bed. So then in this video, I am going to flip to the next page. Starting here, I'm going to be doing the different zones that are on this page right here. So there's 5 zones. Zone 1 are these 3 things, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, and Zone 5. So what I'm going to do is this page has not been laminated yet, but it will be after I finish up on this side. So I'm going to dedicate one full page to each zone. So zone 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And on here, I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of a decorative list, per se. So let me pull out the first 2 pages and put that aside. So then these are the 2 pages I'm going to work with at first. This one is going to be zone 1, this one will be zone 2. So starting with this page, I was on Instagram the other day and I typed in bullet journaling because that's kind of what I'm doing here with the grid paper, and I got this really cool idea for the titles, and I'm going to be using a mild liner and a pen for this part. Bear with me, I am going to take, this is like the first time doing it, so this should be interesting, but I'm going to take this straight edge, and then I'm going to take a mild liner, and I'm going to make a straight line, and then I'm going to write in cursive the word zone, and then on top of that, I will be writing the word zone again, but in a different font style. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so let me zoom in a little bit. This is kind of the style that I'm going to do for all of the headers on the different pages. I just wrote this line here just so I kind of had a reference point, but it actually turned out pretty well. I really like how it works. I'm going to change the color mild liner every single day, and then obviously I'll change the zone number for each day. So that's how that turned out, which I'm pretty happy with actually. So if you look back at my zones, this is kind of the layout right here of what is going to be on every day. And zone 1 is the entryway, the front and back porch, and the dining room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 3 categories and I'm going to put them in 3 separate boxes on here, and then I will write out everything that I would like to get done in each of those areas on that day. I'm just going to use a straight edge, and I'm going to kind of make a decorative box and try my best to space them out accordingly. So this is how it turned out. I have the 3 boxes for the 3 different areas. For zone 1, I have the entryway, and the front and back porch will be 1 box, and then the dining room will be another box. I'm actually going to pull in some stickers for this, surprisingly enough. Very minimal stickers, but I am going to pull in stickers from this all-in-one season Happy Planner book. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some boxes and put them in the top, like right up here, the top of this box, the top of this box, and the top of this box. And I'm going to try to match up the color the best I can, and I'm going to try to keep the color the same for every page. So this page is going to be a blue page. Okay, so I have these kind of 3 different shades of blue from the sticker book that I'm going to use for boxes. And I'm just going to put them right up in the corner here. Also, I understand that there are some pencil lines, but I will go back through and I will erase those at the end. So I'm just going to put that one there. And they're not going to be completely straight because I just don't roll like that. My stickers never go down straight, and I'm okay with that. Just come to realize that they might not always be straight. So I have the 3 boxes, and then I will write in there the 3 different areas: the entryway, the front and back porch, and the dining room. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this stencil again that I used before, and I'm going to be using, I think you can see this, but there's this like checkbox grid down here, and I'm going to be using it to write down all the different activities in each area. So I have a list of the items that I want to do for the entryway, and I have a list of items that I want to do for the other consecutive rooms. So for the entryway, I only have 5 items. So there's 4 in here, but I kind of want to keep the box like symmetrical as much as possible. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 boxes on the left, and then a little bit further over I'm going to do 2 boxes, just so it lines up a little bit better. So 3 there, and then I'll probably do, I don't even have to move it, which is awesome, but 2 over there, so it looks like that. For the front porch and the back porch, I have another 5 items, so I will probably do it the exact same way. I'm going to try my best to line it up like this one is on the corner, and I left 1 space. I'm going to do my best to line it up the same way here so it doesn't look odd. So I will do 3 boxes here, and I will do 2 boxes over here again. And then for the dining room, I think I have more. I think I have 6 items. So I'm going to do 3 and 3 for this one. Also, I think previously I might have misspoke, but I am going to actually be doing each zone over the course of a week. So week 1 will be everything that's in zone 1, and I will have an entire week to figure out when I want to get everything done. So instead of doing everything in zone 1 on one day, which I think I said before, everything in zone 1 will be done over the course of week 1. So I will be doing a part 3 to this, and I will be explaining how I'm going to take all of this and put it into my main planner spread. So all this is kind of preliminary to actually, like, when I'm doing the activities. This sheet is going to be laminated as well as the other couple zones. So this part will be laminated on this side so I can check off on my daily routines, and then this, where my zones are during the week, I can pull this out and it'll be laminated. So in the entryway, if I have to, I don't know, sweep the entryway, that will be on the list, and over the course of the week when I do it, I can check it off, and at the end of the week I can erase it and get ready for the next time I'm on zone 1. So this is just kind of the bare spread of what every single zone is going to look like. Every page, every zone, there are going to be 5 of them, is going to have a title up top. It's going to have the 3 boxes because there are 3 main areas per zone. And then within those 3 main areas, you will have your individual tasks. I'm going to go ahead and set up the rest of the zones exactly like this with the boxes. and all the pen and all the stickers laid down, and I will be back after I do all that. It's going to take me a minute, and it would be boring for you guys to watch. So I will do all that, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. That took me probably, I don't know, a little over an hour to get everything done, just because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist sometimes. So this is from last week's video. On the back side will be zone 1, which is the one I did already, and this is a blue themed. So I made a mistake when I was doing this, and I didn't realize it until after I was done, and it's not that big a deal where I want to change it. So the next sheet should be zone 2. Unfortunately, I did zone 2 on the back side, on the wrong side, so my planner will just work zone 1. Zone 3 will be next, which is a red theme, and then zone 2 will just be on the back, which is more of an orange. Then zone 4, which is green, and then on the back of zone 4 is zone 5, which is pink. So this is how it will sit in my planner. It'll sit like this, and then I'll be able to flip this page, and then the next one, and the next one. So because it's on 3 full sheets, I'm actually going to laminate all 3 of these and then re-punch it to put into my planner so that I can check them off every week. Well, not every week, but you know what I mean. Next up is to go ahead and write in all of the activities that I'm going to have in each section. So starting with zone 1. Okay, so the 3 categories in zone 1 are the entryway, the front porch and back porch are going to be one category. Also, I don't know if you haven't seen past videos of mine, the pen I'm using is an Energel Clenna. I think I took the sticker off, but this is the 0.5. And they come in 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, I think maybe some other sizes. The 0.3 and the 0.5 are black ink. The 0.4 that I have is a dark blue ink, and it is my favorite pen. I use it for absolutely everything right now. There is a link in the description below if it is something that interests you. They are a little bit more pricey. They're kind of more of a specialty pen, but they write like an absolute dream. And then the last part of zone 1 is the dining room. Okay, so each room is divided up into different things. So with Fly Lady, there's a big long list of things that you can put and things that you can do in each zone little area. I tailored it to what I need, so there were extra things on there, but like one of them was like dust blinds and stuff like that. I don't have blinds in like my dining room or anything, so that wasn't something that I needed to put on there. So I kind of tailored it to exactly what I need. So for my entryway, my items are going to be dust the windows and doors, clean the switches and the walls, dust the baseboards, straighten the front closet, and sweep and mop the entryway floor. For the front and back porch, it's going to be sweep stairs, weed the walkway, refill the bird feeder, wipe down the front and back doors, and get rid of any excess clutter. For the dining room, it's going to be clean the windows and the sliding door, sweep and mop, clean the table, wipe down the chairs, dust the baseboards and clean the walls, and pick up clutter. Okay, so I just wrote down all of the items that are on here. Also, I added another bullet on here because it wasn't quite going to fit putting the dust windows and dust doors on the same line, so I just went ahead and added in another bullet point. So let me zoom you out. This is what the final page is going to look like. I think what I might do is I'm going to add in right up here, just for some extra decoration, I'm going to add in just a few stickers, pulling from the same sticker book that I did before. I think I'm going to pull in some icons that kind of match the color theme. So I have this little blue bird, super random, but these stickers on the back here are kind of like season oriented, so they can work for any time of year. So I'm going to pull those blue birds in for zone 1, and then my zone 1 sheet is done. So I'll put that one to the side. So then zone 2 is supposed to be next, so I'm going to go ahead and flip that over and do zone 2 next. So zone 2, the areas for this are the kitchen, which is like the biggest one. It has the most bullet points and it'll take the longest. So the other two areas that I put with it are smaller. So the front closet, which is kind of a like kid area for us. It's got all of our board games up top. It has the girls' backpacks and all that fun stuff. And then the pantry, which is another small area. Because the kitchen is such a big area, I really wanted some smaller areas to kind of counterbalance that ginormous area this week. So for the kitchen, I have empty and clean the fridge. I have clean the microwave and the stove. I have dust countertops and tops of cabinets. Wash the windows. Well, there's only one window in the kitchen and a little bit of wall space. Clean the vent in the hood to the stove. Scrub the cabinets, clean under the sink, and clean out the pet dishes, which are also in our kitchen. So this is going to take me a minute. This is probably be over the course of maybe like 3 days of the week, and then maybe 1 day for these other two categories. For the front closet, I have sweep and mop, wipe down the bench that's in there, organize all the board games, and put any game pieces away that may have fallen out. Clean the shoe totes which are in there, and then declutter the hooks that hold their jackets and their backpacks and all that fun stuff. And then the pantry is the other area, which is another kind of smaller job. I just have wiped down the shelves, check the expiration dates on items in there, organize, because over the course of the month it gets pretty messy in there. Dust and wipe down the canisters that are in there, and wipe down the walls. Okay, so then for this week, I'm going to pull in a couple more stickers just for the top area. This is orange, so let's do pumpkins. Pumpkins goes well with orange, and I'm feeling a little fallish. So we'll do orange for zone 2. This one is done. On to zone 3, which is on the back. Let's see, zone 3 is the bathroom. Well, we have 2 bathrooms, but one downstairs doesn't get used, and so it doesn't ever need to get cleaned. I mean, I might go down and do a very quick wipe through, but we just don't use it down there. So the bathroom is kind of a big one. I don't know, we keep up with our bathroom pretty good, so this is just like a deep clean of the bathroom. The bathroom, Ava's room, which is my 7-year-old. She's getting there in regards to cleaning her room, but we're not there yet. And then the third thing is the basement. Alright, so for these categories, on my list for the bathroom is clean the shower, declutter the medicine cabinet, organized the cupboard that is underneath the sink. So for the bathroom, my list has clean the shower, declutter the medicine cabinet, organize the cupboard that is above the toilet that we have, clean underneath the sink, which is another cupboard, sweep and mop the floor, and then empty the trash in that room. For Ava's room, I have quite a few things actually, just because they do their room during the week, and then I will do a deep clean probably like once a month. But straighten all of her drawers, wipe down the walls and windows, wash the sheets in her room, flip the mattress, clean out her closet, sweep and mop the floor, and then dust all the surfaces and her fan, which gets very dirty. And then for the basement, I have declutter, which is going to be the big one. Wipe down the walls, sweep and vacuum down there. We have rugs and like linoleum flooring. And then vacuum the sofa down there. Well, we have a couple sofas and a couple chairs, and then dust the surfaces. Alright, so then for zone 3, it's red, so I gotta pull in a red icon. The only red icon I see that is this watermelon, so I'm going to pull in the watermelon. So I did pumpkins before, which was fall, and then this is summer themed, which I am okay with. Alright, zone 3 done. This shouldn't be too hard either. Zone 3 doesn't look too rough, so this page is done with zone 2 and zone 3, so I'll put that one to the side. Zone 4 and zone 5, and then I'm done. Alright, zone 4 has our room, the master bedroom. It has Natalie's room in it, and then I also didn't really have a third category, so I figured I would throw in the yard, which in the winter months is going to look a little bit different, but we haven't had much of a winter here in Michigan the past couple of years. Watch, I say that, and now this winter is going to be awful. Alright, so zone 4 is, I'm just going to put master. We don't ever call it the master room, master bedroom. I'll just say master room, I guess. That sounds so formal, but in Natalie's room still needs a lot of help. She's only 4, so I'm okay helping out in there. I would rather have me do it and have it be done well than have her shove everything everywhere. And then I'm just gonna put yard. I'm gonna put like a general list for the yard, because like I said, that's going to change when it gets cold out. So for our room, it's going to be sweep and mop, clean off my desk, which is in our bedroom, dust the surfaces and our fan, wipe down the wall and the windows, wash our sheets and flip our mattress, and clean out our closet, which is always fun. For Natalie's room, it is almost exactly what was in Ava's room. Straighten the drawers, wipe down the walls and windows, wash the sheets, flip the mattress, clean out the closet, sweep and mop, and then dust the surfaces and her fan. And then the yard has clean up clutter, which happens a lot, fill in holes. We have a 10-month-old puppy, and she digs a lot, so once a month we go out there and fill them in and try to get her to stop. Pull weeds wherever needed, power wash the siding of the house and the garage, and then clean out our chicken coop. We have 4 chickens, and cleaning out once a month, it sounds about good timing for us, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on here too. Okay, so then for zone 4 and green, the stickers I'm going to pull in, let's see, green. Let's do green as Christmas themed. I did a fall one and I did a summer themed one. So let's do green as Christmas. So I'm gonna do some mistletoe or holly or whatever you want to call it on there, just for a little bit of decoration. Zone 4 is done. Last sheet, zone 5. Zone 5 is the living room, which is kind of big. I don't know, we keep our living room pretty clean, so this one is going to be kind of easy. Living room, the linen closet, which is right off the living room, and then the landing, which is like our favorite catch-all spot. When I need to take something downstairs, I definitely tend to just put it on the landing instead of just walking it downstairs, because typically I'm either doing something else or I'm just not in the mood to go downstairs, which is a bad habit I need to break. And then the landing. Alright, so for the living room, what I have on my list is going to be wipe down the windows and the walls, declutter all the surfaces in there, vacuum the sofas, because like I said, we have a dog and it gets in there. And then shampoo the rug. We actually have a carpet cleaner that has come in handy many times, especially when we had a puppy and she was having accidents all the time, but once a month for that is perfect to keep them nice and clean. And then dust all the surfaces in the living room. The linen closet is going to be organize all the baskets that are in there, throw out old medicines or products that are expired, organize all the linens and towels that are in there, replenish the toiletries, and then I am actually going to leave one empty spot here. I feel like I'm missing something in regards to the linen closet, so I'm going to leave that spot open for a little bit and kind of think over it to see if there's anything else I want to add. For the landing, I only actually have like 4 or 5 things on here. Actually, I think I have 5. I need to add in another square if I can find my stencil. There we go. I just thought of something else that I can add to the landing. I'm going to wait a couple days until I laminate this, just in case I think of other things that I want to put on here. But for the landing, it is wipe down the door that leads to our landing to the outside, wipe down the walls, clean the railing going down to the basement, sweep and mop the landing area, declutter it, which is all of my stuff, and then vacuum the stairs going down to the basement. I'm going to include that in the landing area. So when I was explaining this, I don't know if I explained this all the way, but what I mean when I say replenish toiletries, we keep all of our extra toilet paper and paper towels in the basement because I tend to stock up. So then we bring up a certain amount at a time and put it in the linen closet. That way when you're like upstairs, you don't have to go all the way downstairs to grab them. So every month I will replenish that and bring them up from the basement, put them in the linen closet. So for zone 5 is pink. And then for pink, I think I'm actually going to pull in, there is a pink hot cocoa cup in this sticker book. So I think I'm going to pull in the hot cocoa cup. I got Christmas, I got pumpkins for fall, I got watermelon for summer, so I'm going to use pink hot cocoa cups for winter. And that's it. There's zone 5. So that is all I'm going to do for these. Let me put them in order really quick. So I am going to pop these back into my planner and show you what they will look like when they're in here. Again, I'm going to be laminating these. Okay, so I'm going to put some sort of title page here, but here is my zone cleaning area. Here is my routines right here. This sheet will be laminated. So after the routines list, which I will be doing every single day, starts zone 1. Zone 3 will be next, but here's really zone 2. I will probably go in order. I'll probably do zone 1 and then zone 2 and then go back to zone 3. It doesn't matter to me what order they're in here, but I will probably follow the order when I do it. Zone 1, zone 3, zone 2, zone 4, and zone 5. So I think next week I'm going to jump right in and I'm going to start with zone 1. And this will just be the beginning of my Fly Lady journey. So I'm actually going to do a part 3 to this video. I am going to take all of this and I'm going to incorporate this into my main planner. So if that interests you, definitely stay tuned for the next video next week, because that will be coming, and I think that's kind of the part that a lot of people are super interested in, is how do you then incorporate it into your everyday routine and into your normal planner. So that is coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a lot of work just to set everything up. This probably took me an hour and a half to 2 hours just for these zone sheets. But once it's set up and I don't have to do it again. Because I'm laminating this, I will be able to check it off every single time I use, like, this upcoming week will be zone 1. So I will be able to next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, go through and find time to do all this stuff, check it off. When I'm done with that week, I can then erase it and then move on to there's zone 2, which will be the following week. So then this becomes a reusable tool, which is what I really, really like about having this as like a household planner that I can reuse. So yeah, I'm very excited about the zone cleaning. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back next week with a part 3. Stay tuned. I hope you guys all have an awesome day, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.